It's a story so crazy, you have to hear it to believe it. This is a conversation from episode number 1903.
Jackie Gleason got drunk with Nixon. And Nixon's like, you want to see a fucking flying saucer?
Yeah.
And he's like, yes. And then they flew to Wright-Patterson Air Force Base, I believe was the rumor. And they showed him, like, we have actually
Like they had freezers of them, right? They had them in
I don't know if
freezers?
that's real. I've never heard anybody say that they saw a body and have it be like 100% credible.
For context, Jackie Gleason was one of America's most beloved comedians and television stars. Nixon and Gleason first became friends over their shared love of golf. They would occasionally have informal meetings where they exchanged stories and engaged in light-hearted banter. However, this meeting would be unforgettable.
Or entered a section, Nixon pointed out what he said was the wreckage of a flying saucer enclosed in several large cases. Next, we went to an inner chamber. There were 6 or 8 what looked like glass-topped Coke freezers. Inside them were the mangled remains of what I took to be children. Oh, that's right.
Yeah, that's the thing I remember from the story.
So I'm conflating this with something else. So that's right, they did have fucking supposedly dead frozen ones. The revelation of the U.S. Secretary holding the corpses of dead aliens shook Gleason to the core, and he couldn't eat or sleep for weeks. After being confronted by his wife, Beverly, Gleason told her the truth about that night and swore her to secrecy, but Jackie and Beverly Gleason were already in the process of separating. The final straw in the relationship would be Beverly breaking her vow and revealing the encounter to the magazine Esquire in 1974 as a teaser for a book she was writing about her relationship with the tempestuous, hard-drinking Jackie.
This event had affected Gleason for the rest of his life, according to friends and family. They began to notice him drinking more. 12 years later, Gleason would finally break his silence. After a few drinks, he would begin to retell the story to Larry Warren, a UFO enthusiast.
I wonder what that article, so that article was this, where this story first came out?
Yeah, I guess so. And stung and humiliated by the betrayal, Jackie stayed silent until 1986. Finally ready to talk, he invited Larry Warren, a flying saucer evangelist, author, and eyewitness to the Rendell Sam Forest UFO incident, to his New York home. After a few drinks, Gleason unloaded the whole unbelievable tale to an astonished Warren, who spread the story amongst his community. However, the story would end there. Gleason died a year later, having only told his ex-wife and Warren about the once-in-a-lifetime adventure with Nixon. The tale would spread like wildfire with the advent of the internet, confirming what UFO believers already knew. The government knows everything about aliens, but reveal it only to the privileged.
Up next, Travis Walton describes his encounter with a UFO while working a logging job in the woods.